looking for the perfect baking pumpkin. I'm looking for a pumpkin that's somewhere about the size of a cantaloupe. They have a lot here that are wonderful. Sometimes these are called sugar pumpkins or pie pumpkins. So let's see. This one, right here, perfect size, about the size of a cantaloupe. It's firm all around and heavy for its size. We're gonna take this one with us. We're ready now to cut our pumpkins open to get them in the oven. Step one, of course, is to get all your materials together. You need a cutting board, a nice big chef's knife, a pan lined with either foil or parchment will help you keep things neater. And behind me I have a bowl with a large spoon that I'm going to use to scrape out the seeds. So first we're going to cut the pumpkin in half, and we're just going to do this as delicately as possible, but you know, pumpkins are really hard, so you're going to have to use a little bit of force. To get the right size pumpkin, it won't be too hard. Just going to scrape the seeds from the pumpkin into the bowl. So I'm about to clean the last half of my second pumpkin, and I just want to point out before I get going the things that I've been talking about that we're looking for. The flesh on this pumpkin is such a beautiful golden color. It's juicy, it's already like moist to the touch. Now we're just going to take a little bit of olive oil on the inside of the pumpkin, just rub it around. This just provides a little bit of extra moisture to protect the pulp while it's baking. Then we're going to turn them face down, or cut side down, we'll call it, on the baking sheet. No salt is necessary right now. We'll be seasoning the pumpkin later. Depending on the type of dishes you want to use, you may or may not want salt in your pumpkin. Now, we head over to the oven. We're just going to put it toward the bottom third of the oven, and they'll bake for about 30 minutes. So it's time to take the pumpkins out of the oven. You know, if the house smelled good before, just wait till I open it up. They've been in there at 375 degrees for 30 minutes, and I'm fairly sure that they're done by now. So let's have a look. Look at the color on those pumpkins. They are gorgeous. So the test is very simple. All you need is a little knife, and you just poke through the flesh, and if it goes through easily, they're done. Look at that. I am using no pressure. I'm basically just allowing gravity to pull that knife through, and it is going through with no effort whatsoever. These are done. Is to scoop the pulp out of the pumpkin. When the pumpkins are cool enough to touch, you just take your spoon and lightly scrape. You can see that the flesh comes away from the skin very easily. I'm not having to apply a whole lot of pressure. And we're just going to put it in this bowl over here. The final step is pureeing this so that it's nice and smooth. I'm going to put all of this into the food processor. It's not going to take very long to get this the consistency that we want. Okay, I think it's done. We don't want any stringy looking pumpkin. This looks wonderful. It's actually about the consistency of a very fine applesauce. Oh, first of all, the smell. It smells so good. You know what I like about it? It's creamy. It has an earthy flavor. It also has still a little bit of texture. Added texture is going to add so much to the dishes that I want to make with this. So here's a quick recap of our day. We went out to the nursery, picked out a pumpkin, brought it home, processed it, and now we have this beautiful pumpkin puree. It was a wonderful day. The house smells great, and we had so much fun. When pumpkins are in season, nothing beats the crisp fall air wandering around among the pumpkin patches. That's why we do these things. It's really for the experiences and the fun that we have, and is going to fully enjoy the pumpkin that you prepared together. Thanks a lot for joining me today.